Is it? Okay, so hey everybody, I'm Polite Joel, as you may know, and I'm joined here by the lovely Chase Hooper. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to join me here. Uh, yeah, um, these questions are gonna be all over the place. I'm just gonna be honest. There are a lot of random questions, and there's no real continuity in them. But I wanted the interview to be more casual, to let us just vibe. So yeah,
Yeah,
how
sounds
are you?
good. Yeah,
Um,
thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
yeah, the pleasure is mine. So I have to ask you, what are your thoughts on the fights last weekend?
There it was a good card. I At first I thought the card was a little like front heavy, with Chandler Hooker and Connor Dustin, but all the fights were like super entertaining. Um,
Mm-hmm.
they were all good fights, but obviously the two main fights on the card were great as well. Um, that was a cool kind of debut for Chandler, and then also I guess not really like a comeback, but like a good a little bit. He got like you were saying, he got rocked a little bit. Poirier did, but yeah,
Mm-hmm.
great showing for Dustin too. Um, that a good upset. Not a lot of people were expecting that. It was a good card.
Yeah. Well, I could see Poirier winning, but like the knockout, like I was screaming at my TV. I was so shocked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. Um, so you said in a recent interview that before you went to go train with Wonder Boy at Upstate Karate, you said that you've been wanting to train with him for a while before you went. So I was wondering, what are some of the other fighters on that list of people you'd like to train with someday?
I've actually gotten through like a good number of them so far.
Oh.
Getting to wrestle with Ben, that was cool.
Mm-hmm.
That was before like his hip surgery stuff, so he wasn't really like going live or anything. But to be able to learn some stuff from him. Obviously, training with Ryan Hall was great. I'd wanted to train with him for a super long time. I've always liked his jiu-jitsu. I've always liked his fighting style. Um, but yeah, same thing with Steven. Like, it's cool to be out here and train with him and his guys. And I guess, I don't know, another guy that Ryan Hall said would be good to train with would be someone like Raymond Daniels, who had that sweet, it was what, like the 720 or something to the straight, like for the knockout. When he like spun around, he kind of faked some heel kicks.
Oh yeah,
It
yeah,
was
yeah,
in
yeah, yeah. I
Bellator.
remember that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That was sick.
He's
Yeah.
got some great kickboxing fights too, uh, or Muay Thai. But yeah, he's a great fighter too. That's another guy I'd like to train with. Just kind of getting the striking up. Um, but yeah, I want to train with as many people as I can. Because there's just so many great athletes out there,
Mm-hmm.
and all of them have been super cool. It seems like everybody kind of likes to pass on the knowledge that they have and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been cool to be able to experience that, and I'd like to do it as much as I can without just being friends with everybody and then not being able to take any fights, that
Yeah.
type of thing.
Yeah, I hear you. Now, you're talking a lot about wanting to train with fighters to get your technical skills up to par. So, I was wondering, have you ever considered maybe hitting up Michael Bisping or Chael Sonnen to uh to to get your skills on the mic up to maybe get like a big money fight to your name or something?
No, I'm more focused on winning the fights right now. I don't know. I feel like I'm not to the level where I can be making those call outs quite yet.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not really my personality. I'm not like a big like trash talker or anything like that. Like I'm not. I don't know. It would just sound weird coming from me, like just from my personality and like how I look and everything. Uh, Yeah, I think it'd be funny. I think I could go for like a cringy, like Cejudo type of angle, but I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it for me. It seems like a lot of time to put in for that.
Yeah, well, I mean, with some great teachers like Michael or Chael, like
Mm.
it shouldn't take too long. But I agree with you turning heel that it would be a bit weird. um, so this is where like the questions really get random. So, um, which fighters do you like watching the most?
Ooh, I grew up watching a lot of like the Diaz brothers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Chuck Liddell, obviously, he was huge back then. I really like the watching Cerrone. You know, more when he was in his prime. I feel like it's kind of like you still want him to win, but it's
Mm-hmm.
not. I don't know. It's like a little less fun. You're like, oh, you kind of feel bad about it.
Yeah.
Eh. But I don't know. I just have a lot of respect for that era of guys. But obviously, I like watching pretty much anybody with good jiu-jitsu. So, you know, the Ryan Halls, the Damian Mayas, those type of guys.
Yeah.
Burns, yeah,
Yeah. Burns a stud. Um, I wasn't really around for that era of fighting because you're not gonna believe me, but I'm only 17. Uh,
yeah.
yeah,
You look older than me.
yeah. Um, so yeah. What song gets you like really pumped for a training session?
Ooh, I don't know. I listen to like a lot of more of the like '90s rap. So like Wu Tang
Oh,
Clan,
yeah.
uh, you know, Biggie, Tupac, all that. Um, I don't know. I just like those type of songs for training and working out.
Mm-hmm.
Because I just kind of grew up in the gym hearing that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just always associated it with training and with fighting and that type of stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it's great music, so can't go wrong with it. Um, what's your go-to fight? What's your go-to food like straight after a fight?
Ooh, pretty much. I don't know. Pretty much everything. It depends really how the fight went. Uh, Usually a problem of mine is like if I get hit in the like if I take any shots to the jaw, like my
Mm-hmm.
jaw will be sore for the next couple days, so it's not fun to
Damn.
eat. You know,
Uh-huh.
like every bite kind of sucks. But for me, like a huge time to eat is like right after weigh-ins. That's like the best
Mm-hmm.
time before a fight, because you just cut all that weight. Your body's like ready to just eat whatever, and
Yeah.
then you have that 6 or 12 hours, whatever you're awake for, to just kind of eat whatever you want before the fight, and that's prime time for me. Um, but lots of candy, just really a lot of sugar. I really feel like that fuels me up.
Yeah. But like I've always wondered like straight after weigh-ins, do you like really go ham and just eat however much you want? Because I feel like it'll make you feel sluggish on fight day if you like really eat a lot.
Yeah, it really. I think it varies person to person. For me, I
Mm-hmm.
think I don't know. I think once my metabolism like starts back up, it's just like go go go. Like I've never really felt too slow. I'll kind of slow down the day of the fight, but
Yeah.
just since I'd been dieting for the whole month or two before the fight, it's just my body like needs uh, that type of food. It's like just trying to recoup whatever I lost in that past week with the weight cut itself specifically, and then yeah, I don't know. I pretty much don't stop eating until a couple hours before the fight, maybe, and even then I'm still snacking a little bit, and
Damn.
I don't know. It seems to work out for me, but we'll see.
Yeah. Well, if it works out for you, like I ate 3 slices of pizza this morning, and now I feel like I can't move. Like it wouldn't be good for me if I were to do that. But um, how do you feel about your dad, Ben Askren, fighting Jake Paul? It's official now, so.
Yeah, I think it's kind of funny because the day before I was saying when people asked, like, oh, there's no way that, like, any of these guys are actually going to make the fight.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were just doing it for the views and the, the clickbait type stuff of, like, oh, I might be fighting this guy, and then they just never do it. But
Yeah.
I'm really surprised that that Jake Paul's side kind of went through with it. I'm really not that surprised that Ben would go through with it. It's like I don't know, like he's never been known for a stand-up, but I think he sees a lot of potential for like easy money with it. So I don't think he really cares either way. But I think he's really betting on the fact that that Jake won't be able to put him out, obviously, and then won't be able to keep up with him cardio-wise. Because 8 3-minute rounds, that's 25 minutes of going at it, which is a long time. It's for just being a standard boxing match, that's pretty much a UFC like title fight. So that's a lot of time, and I know that all the wrestlers are kind of known for their cardio, so I don't think Ben will have a hard time kind of keeping up with that. But Jake might, so we'll see.
Yeah, I'm rooting for Ben all the way because I don't like that Jake Paul kid. I do not at all. So yeah, I'm gonna be putting my money on Ben. Listen, like since you're a fighter and I'm a YouTuber, I was wondering, for the right price, would you box me? Because I still have a bone to pick with you. Listen, after your UFC debut, I posted something on my Insta story about like, yeah, this kid seems really promising. And my crush at the time replied to that story saying he's cute.
Ooh.
And I've never let that go. So for the right
That's
price,
rough.
would you box me?
I don't know. I don't think that I have a problem with it. I think it'd be a little difficult logistically right now.
Yeah, but like
my thing is I don't fight for free, so I guess there definitely would be a right price. I don't know. But
I'll give you $5.
if you fly me out, maybe.
I can arrange that.
I can get some Subway after or something. You guys have Subway?
We do.
Sweet.
Yeah, we don't have that many fast food options in Belgium, but we do have Subway.
I like Subway.
Yeah,
Not
Subway
really,
is good.
but it's high. It's the nostalgia factor.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I grew up eating Subway a lot, so it's kind of
Yeah, I get that.
Triggers me.
Now I have like 4 little fan questions that I asked people for on Twitter. So hold on, let me get this set up. So the first question comes from Stockton Kangaroo, and he wants to know what your hair routine is.
So the biggest thing about curly hair that I learned from the internet, I think it was like an ad actually, and I just kind of stuck with that information, is that like curly hair, you're only supposed to like shampoo it once a week. If not, it gets like too dry, so it gets all wiry. Like I wash it every night, but I just put the shampoo in like once or twice a week. Keeps it nice and curled up. You need a little bit of the oils in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a little easier with the hair being shorter now, but it used to be quite the dilemma. Right after I shampooed it, it would just like, I don't know, it just like poofs out. It doesn't look good.
Yeah,
it looks really like stringy.
Yeah, I'm so happy that I have straight hair because I could not be bothered to be dealing with that like every week. Next question. Hold up. Ooh, Bald Rogan asks, would you rather fight 3 Derrick Lewises or 15 little girls?
Oh. 15 little girls probably. I don't know. I think that'd be better for my own health. Probably wouldn't be great for the image stuff.
Yeah, you'd get canceled on Twitter like right away.
Yeah, I just imagine that the damage, the permanent damage from getting beat up by 3 Derrick Lewises is probably not worth it.
Well, maybe the 3 Derrick Lewises have like mercy on you. Like maybe they just KO you and then just leave you be.
Mm, that's a thought.
Yeah. Personally, I take the 3 Derrick Lewises. Like Derrick Lewis is funny, and could you imagine like being around 3 of them?
Mm. I guess it depends where we're fighting. Like, are we fighting on like a Joe Rogan like basketball court type of deal, like he wants, or are we fighting in like an actual cage? You know, because if I can
Yeah.
just run away for a little bit and then maybe get him tired, we'll see.
Yeah, you could take him.
Then I'd take him.
You could like put him like roll in with an Imanari and then just tap him out real quick.
Yeah.
Uh, the next question comes from UFC Ken Lemon, and first he asks lemons, yes or no? Just yes or no?
Lemons, yes or no, or just yes or no?
No, just lemons, yes or no?
Okay. Probably yeah. You can always make some lemonade out of them.
Yeah, good man. And his follow-up question is, how much do you watch MMA events outside of your own?
I'm kind of a casual. Like, I'll only really watch the cards that like interest me. I'm not kind of going out of my way to watch all the fight nights and stuff, unless
Mm-hmm.
there's people that I know on there. Like people that I've trained with, type of thing, um, or if it just ends up being an interesting card. Like, I'm not really there to watch all the fights
Yeah,
because it's just, I don't know. Like, most people wouldn't want to watch their whatever they do for work, for fun.
that's true.
Um, but there's definitely a level of excitement for stuff like the Connor stuff, like
Yeah.
the Connor cards, those type of fights. Um, but I'll watch them every now and again, but not like a every fight, every card type of guy.
Mm, I hear you. It seems to be the fact with loads of fighters. Well, I guess like fighters don't have the same amount of time to just sit around and watch fights like people like me do. But
That too. And then for me, a lot of the times the cards are gonna be on. Like, if there are any of the ones during the week, it'll be while I'm training anyways. So it's kind of like it's a bad time.
yeah,
So yeah.
yeah, that's not a problem for me. I can stay up all Saturday night and then I have no responsibilities on Sunday. So
Nice.
it's a good life. Yeah. Um, are you big into movies?
Yeah, I like watching movies.
Have you seen the new trailer of King Kong versus Godzilla?
No, I haven't seen the trailer yet, but I've heard everybody talking about it.
Yeah, well, this person asks if you're Team Kong or Team Zilla.
Ooh. Probably Godzilla, but Godzilla from like the OG movies. Like
Mm,
the ones from the like 50s or 60s,
yeah,
the black and white ones. I've seen a couple of those as a little kid, and yeah, he's indestructible.
uh, I'm Team Kong, man. Just based on the fact that I like monkeys.
Mm.
Monkeys are like the best animal on planet Earth, in my opinion.
Yeah, strong, super strong proportionally. They'll like rip people's faces off.
Yeah, like they're scary. Like I I, I like watching them from a distance, but if a monkey got close to me, I would shit my pants like instantly. I think that wraps up all the questions. Um, Thank you again for wanting to get on. I'm like a really small YouTuber, and you will get no exposure from this at all.
No,
So
I don't mind.
I really appreciate you doing this. Yeah, is there anything you would like to share with the world, to all my 93 subscribers? The stage is yours.
I'm pretty good. I'm just chilling out here, having a great time training with Wonder Boy and his team, and Yeah, life's good. I don't really have any fights or anything coming up yet, but we'll see. I'm more focused on working on the stand up right now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, that's about it. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no. Like I said, the pleasure is all mine. Thank you so much. Okay, let me stop this recording real quick.